Hello, hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmy. I am here with the Notary Educators team, and I will let everyone introduce themselves briefly. Let's start with Alexis.
Hey everybody, a long time no see here, type on YouTube. I have missed you all, missed going live. And yeah, I'm Alexis with Alexis Notary Services and also a part of Notary Educators. Welcome to the live.
Yes, it's Friday night, but we're going to get through this. We're going to do a little wrap up wins and goals for next year's. Hey, Tanya. Angela, who are you?
Well, I'm Angela with AJ Mobile Notary and Gwinnett Apostilles. And it's been a minute. I hope everybody has enjoyed their families, their time off. We've been here pushing through the end of the year, so we're going to talk about that tonight. So we're glad to be semi back through the end of this year.
Yes, and Mr. Jeffrey, who are
Hey,
you?
hey, everybody. Who am I? Hi, this is Jeff Nunley with other half of the None Better Notary Educator. Notary Educators, and also with Kimmy. We have our own business, None Better Notary Services. So good to see everybody this evening as this will be our last broadcast before we go into the new year.
Hey, Dwayne. Who's that over there on Facebook, Alexis? And I'm Kimmy. For those of you who do not know, this is my YouTube channel, also part of Notary Educators Training Team. And I have my own notary business too, None Better Mobile Notary. So, all things notary, like some people bleed talking about whatever their industry is. When you cut us open, you might see an end fall out for the word notary because we love the notary business. Okay, we know what it has done for us. We know what it can do for you. And today we're just going to do a quick wrap up of some things that have happened in our businesses. What went well? What do we want to do different? Set some goals for 2024. Alexis, who's on Facebook? We can say hello to right quick.
Joanne N.
Hey, Joanne.
And it's loading up the rest. I'll let you know in just a second.
Okay. Well, while Alexis is doing that, I'll go first with one of my wins for hey Kenyatta. Welcome. And if you guys have any wins you want to try to drop in there tonight, we're not taking any questions really. We're going to focus on what went well in your business and what are some of your goals. Let's set some goals for 2024. So questions like what kind of printer, all of that, we'll save that for another time, okay? So what went well in my business and one of my goals I talked about frequently all this year and the end of last year was starting to add more apostilles to my business, doing more apostilles. I am glad to say and proud to say that I actually had a 50% increase in what I was doing last year. So maybe last year, and I don't have the exact numbers. That's one of my goals for 2024 to kind of break down where most of my money is coming from. However, we were back and forth down to the apostille office in Atlanta much more this year. So I know that they increased. Jeffrey, do you have any idea about how much they increased?
He said he's
You're
on
on
mute.
mute.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know how much as far as you mean our apostille business increased.
Yeah, I know we went. I know we like maybe last year we did maybe 5. I don't know, 10.
We've
This year we
probably
were
done,
back and forth to that office a lot, though. I do know
yeah,
that.
maybe 30 times, 25, 30 or something like
Yeah,
that.
so it was much more, much more. And again, I'll try to do better at getting numbers for 2020 for a breakdown of how many of each we do. Yes, Don, it's good to see you all too. So, Alexis, what did you have that you did in your business that went pretty well, or anything that you were successful at that you had wanted to complete this year?
My top two things were keeping track of everything for tax time and literally every single day I made it a point to record everything I did for that day. So I am ready to go for 2024 taxes and also marketing. Marketing was something that I really went into 2023, wanted to up my game and get out there more. And I am proud to say I really did marketing. You know, it took some trial and error, but definitely saw an increase from my efforts on marketing.
Oh, that is so great. That is so great. I actually have that on my list for next year too, to do more. I'll talk about that. Angela?
Well, I continue. I market everywhere I go. I continue on that marketing that I've been doing. And one thing that I do even quarterly is I really look at my business and see where I can make changes to make it better. So that's something that I do on a quarterly basis. It's more like updating my business plan throughout the year to see what I can do better. And one thing that I appreciate is that I had a lot of repeat customers, and my repeat customers were actually referring other people to me, and they would say, "I got this from so and so, or the neighbor down the street. She used you, and she said you was great." And so I really appreciate my repeat customers because I got a lot of repeat customers. My apostille business was actually more busy the last quarter. It was steady throughout the year, but it was really busy the last quarter. Like even this week, I had like 5. And so my goal is to just continue on to make my business level where it can be busy, to be good to my customers and have good customer service. That's the most important thing for me.
Yes, Jeffrey.
For us, we were able to do a photo shoot as a business. We were able to do that and update that on our website, Notary Educators website. So a lot of people, they noticed immediately the change. And because of that, we were able to, the photo shoot that we did was with all of us, the 4 of us. And then we were able to do individuals and use that on our separate websites, which visuals, people go by visuals. So that was a good thing. We started I think we did some updates on our website, on Notary Educators website. And then we also, as a business, we were able to start using Xero. There's another program, what's that? QuickBooks, but we decided to use Xero, which has been very helpful when it comes to keeping track of our income, what's coming in, what's going out. And then it's going to be much more helpful for our tax person, so that you all can probably think about that as well. We found that Xero seemed to be, at least for us, a little bit more user friendly, more the interface, what you're looking at. So that was a good thing for us.
Yeah, so we still use Notary Gadget to keep up with our notary expenses exactly, but then we use Xero for everything business related. Everything. So, and you may not need Xero yet, depending on what all you have going on, because we have our hands in a few different pots. So for us, we needed Xero because the first year we were able to get by with Notary Educators. Not Notary Educators, just
Gadget.
Yeah, Notary Gadget. We were able to get by with that for a couple of years. So this year we just decided to add a little a piece that had a little bit more detail to it. Something else that went well, along with what Jeffrey was talking about, we actually started a website. So before the last 3 years, we've been operating our business on a landing page from Google only, which is free. And we always encourage you to start out free too. But this year, we all upgraded and got websites. And you can tell the difference between our website and the landing page that we had with Google. So we are first starting out. Again, you don't have to go out and get a website. We are building websites over here, so you can check that out. It'll be our pleasure to help you with yours, something basic through GoDaddy. But it did increase my business. People love the new website for Notary Educators, as well as for None Better Mobile Notary, which is our personal. So if you do look at our websites, we don't mind, but we just encourage you. Well, we will tell you, please do not dial that phone number, because that is our main business number. If you need to contact us, the best way to do that is notaryeducatorsllc.com, and we will contact you that way or through the Facebook group. Please do not call the phone number. You guys have been really great about that. We are so appreciative that you honor that. Do not call the phone number on our main page, because that is our main business number. Okay, so please do not use those phone numbers to call any of us.
Or text asking notary questions on our business page. So when you text and ask a business question, for instance, something about your business or how do I do this, that's our business line. We got the Facebook group for that, where we can help you. Our Facebook group is great. Everybody helps everybody. So that's what the Facebook group is for, not our personal business line.
Yeah, so if you look at our personal pages for tips and tricks, we don't mind. But again, do not call those numbers or do not text those numbers because those are our personal business numbers. Okay. So that was another plus though for our business. We got websites this year, each and every one of us. What else did you do for your business, Alexis? Did you have anything else you did?
I will say something that I just, as we were talking, it kind of came to me. I feel like this was the first year that I actually really, I don't want to say listen more, but definitely paid attention to like every little thing as far as like documents coming through. So for instance, I had a lot of times where people would call me and before they almost finished their sentence, I already knew what they needed because of a prior client that I had and me remembering the details of certain documents that are, common documents that people have. They may come from like the state or I had a few people that needed their nursing license. And it's just that customer service part, like already anticipating what they'll need. And I feel like that filled a lot more deals because it wasn't no guessing. It was, I know exactly what you need. I know exactly what that paper looks like. I noticed a lot of that this year. And I was kind of proud of myself with that because prior years, I don't remember me being on it exactly like that. But noticing though, paying attention to the details in those documents.
So what when you say paying attention to the details in the document versus just assuming what the document may be, is that what you mean?
No. So basically remembering what different details that people have. So, some of the documents we get all the time, those school notes and things like that, those are common, right? But for instance, I'll go back to that nursing application. I got that a lot. So I was able to anticipate people's needs because that it's a specific way you're supposed to fill that out when people are getting their nursing license for the state of Georgia. And if I didn't remember those small details, in particular with that document, I only had it a few times, but I was able to anticipate the next person's needs because of me remembering that. It's just those small details that I feel like just as you go in business, I'm starting to kind of pick up on certain things that I'm doing better.
Okay, cool. Love it. Did everyone go around a second time? I'm not sure. You have to help me out because I can't remember.
I think so.
Okay. So the next thing I had was we started a podcast, Notary Educators, and that is absolutely doing amazing. Over 10,000 downloads on the podcast. If you have not started a podcast or a YouTube channel, I highly recommend it. Whatever you want to talk about, you are an expert in your life about something, and someone wants to hear it. The way you speak about it is different from somebody else. The way the next person speaks about it is going to be different. So don't say, well, everyone's already talking about how to start a garden. It's okay. The way you start your garden or where you start your garden may be different than someone else. So I highly recommend our podcast. Surprisingly, I was fearful of the unknown, but it's actually doing very well. So Notary Educator started a podcast for 2023 and hope for bigger and better things for that as we continue on in 2024. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Angela? Another win for your business or Notary Educators? You are on mute.
I got it then.
Angela,
did you say something? What I said was basically it. I just tried to. I did have another win. So magnets work. I was at the hospital, and I had been trying to get in the hospital for like some time. And there happened to be a social worker. I turned down the wrong road at the hospital. And there was a social worker really waving me down because she saw my magnet on my car. And she wanted to know if I had a business card. So I gave her like 3. And she was like, you got some more? And I gave her like a huge stack. And literally within 48 hours, I started getting calls from the hospital from patients. This just happened like 2 weeks ago. From patients saying that they got my card from the hospital and they need a notary.
That's cool.
I could never get in though. When I went to the hospital trying to see them, they would never do it. So I could never get to them. So she saw me. So I'm saying that to say magnets work. And I've had a number of people pull me over because they saw my magnets, or I'm coming from the parking lot. They taking a picture of my magnet from the grocery store, wherever I'm parked. So I've had that happen to me a number of times. So magnet work.
So for those of you who are talking about marketing tips, that's a good one right there. Jeffrey, you got a lot of background noise. I keep muting you for that reason.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, to the marketing point though, Angela's giving you some great tips about having those magnets. And magnets do work because they will stop you in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
You see somebody taking a picture of your car, you're like, what they taking a picture? And then I say, I'll forget. Or for me, my thing is t-shirts, also my business cards. I leave them everywhere with everybody. And back to Alexis's point about learning your documents is another way to add advertising, which is an excellent point. Alexis, like, you know, that nursing application, you may even be able to write that in your Google page somewhere that that's a document that you notarize. So that's an excellent tip that you provided earlier too. I wanted to double back on that. I was trying to read the comments at the same time. So great. Good luck out, Alexis. Yes. Do you happen to know the name of that nursing form?
I don't not know the name. Every time somebody calls, they're like, I'm getting my nursing license. I don't know the exact, it's nothing. It's not like a form number or anything. I do know that. It's a title across it. It's not a form number or anything.
Very good. And we want to welcome everyone who is joining us now, who will watch the replay. Also, those who will listen to this later on the podcast. Jeffrey, did you have anything else you wanted to add? Another win or anything for notary educators, or None Better Notary, or even personal?
I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'm trying to think of anything else that's happened. So much has happened this year.
I got another one.
What was, you say something and then I'll probably pick up
because I might have cheated. I got a long list, y'all.
Oh,
so something else that we did in our personal notary business, None Better than Mobile Notary is our personal. We got receipt books with our name on it this year.
Oh, so yeah, we got that.
That was a definite upgrade. They got them on Amazon. I think I have it over the Notary Supply List. You can check them out because I'm a little old fashioned. I still like to provide paper receipts, and I do have some clients that would like them. So instead of just buying them at the Dollar Tree, which is nothing wrong with that. Again, we all have been in business a little bit longer than most of you. So we're upgrading. You can see how we're upgrading. It took me 3 years to buy new receipt books. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I got new receipt books this year with my name, with our business name on it. And people love them. It just makes you look more professional. Yeah. So yes, Jeffrey.
Now I just thought about it. So in addition with that, one little extra step when we accept payment, now we're using the little barcode for
Zelle.
Cash App. Zelle. I think it's Cash App.
And Cash App.
And Cash App. Yeah. So we use that. That kind of speeds up the process, in opposed to them having to type in the phone number. Then they can just scan the barcode, and then that's how we get our, so, and by doing that, it shows that we're flexible, and to the client that we're professional. And that's how, to Angela's point, and for all of us, we're able to get repeat business, because if they know that they can come, they may not necessarily say it to us, but if they realize that we're professional, we have everything ready. And sometimes, even when we do our the crimper, the embosser, yeah. Some of our clients, most of our clients that they use it, they're very impressed by that. Mm-hmm. So I just had to get a new one just the other day, and I had a full-blown conversation with one of my clients just about 2 days ago about using the embosser. So if you find that your equipment is, for example, your stamper or what have you, your bag, whatever it is that you need to make some upgrades or some changes, then do that in your business, as it will either make it more efficient, or it will give off, you'll feel more professional, and you will be more professional, and your clients will be able to tell it as well.
Mm-hmm. Jeffrey, that's an excellent tip, actually. Excuse me, y'all. Excellent tip about the embosser, because what happened when your embosser wasn't working and you call yourself embossing a document. Remember, I was like, what is
Well,
that?
yeah, she said someone I was actually embossing someone's document, and it wasn't as
Raised.
yes, as raised. So I had to go ahead and get one just probably about 3 weeks ago. So
So
when I used it the other day, it was really, I mean, he noticed it, and he asked us, we had a full blown conversation about using the embosser, and he appreciated that because he was used to seeing it in the past, but he says that by me using the embosser, even though we use the stamp, that we were not, I don't want to use, we were not half stepping. Okay, I'll
Right.
just say that's what he was saying, but we were taking the extra step. We were taking the extra step, and he
and
appreciated
now
it.
his new embosser, guys, it's like deep. It's like boom.
Oh yeah, it's right there. I
So
mean, it's right. Oh, it's you can feel
very
it. You can
crisp.
see it. Yeah. Hmm.
So if you know that your supplies are not the way they need to be, this is an excellent time before the new year starts to go ahead. Let's get your embosser. And like Jeffrey spent another $40. He could have just got the plain old embosser, but he got a nice one to little set. It's all blue. And that's an investment in your business. He could have got a plain old little black one. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got black, keep it. But little touches like that, when they see him with that blue, he's like, oh, okay, he stands out, and they're going to remember him. Matter of fact, they had a full-blown conversation, so much so that the man told Jeffrey about a coat, and he ended up ordering a coat from Amazon. So that job actually ended up costing us money.
Oh, you weren't supposed to get in all of that. That really got nothing to do with all this. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Scratch that off the.
yeah. So we ain't make no money on that job, y'all.
No, we need to scratch that off. Can we take this out? Can we
And
do
then back to the other thing Jeff mentioned about having the Zelle QR code downloaded some kind of way. So I'm old fashioned. I don't know how to work stuff sometimes. So what I did with my Zelle is I created a contact for it in my phone, took a picture of the code. Now I know I didn't have to do all this, y'all, but I didn't want to try to look for it every single time. So I'm going to show you on the phone. So I made a contact for it. And instead of putting like somebody's picture there, I put my QR reader there. So I just find Zelle in my contacts, and now my client can go boop. And like Jeff said, they love that. Same thing with Cash App. I didn't do the contact for Cash App because theirs is a little bit easier. But don't be afraid of technology and using it in your business. And if you are going to get the supplies we're mentioning, check out my supply list over at notaryeducatorsllc.com, because I do have an affiliate with Amazon. Okay. Let's see what else I had here. Did anybody else have any personal goals that you wanted to talk about with your business? Because then I had a few I wanted to talk about from our notary educator students. Did you have anything, Angela or Alexis, you wanted to add?
Yeah, I had something. So I finally got over my fear and started my YouTube channel.
Yay!
After my business. Thank you all. It's Alexis Notary Services LLC, and I've gotten some great feedback from it. And yeah, 2024, keep on pushing along and getting out there and not being afraid. That's the biggest thing. Like, if you have something that you want to do, like Kimmy was saying earlier, if you have like experience or whatever, go ahead and start a YouTube channel. Why not? Somebody will find something in it that they love. They'll resonate with someone. Trust me, it's a billion people in the world, billions of people in the world. Mm-hmm. So yes, I did start that, and it was something that it was a goal of mine for quite some time. I want to say years. Definitely years. And I finally just jumped out there and did it. So thank you all. Thank you. But yeah, that was a big win for 2023. And 2024 coming in with a bang.
Yes, congratulations again on that. Angela, was there anything you wanted to add?
Well, I started a new endeavor because a lot of people may not know that I lost my husband a few years ago. And I've been talking to Kim about this for a long time, to start, a YouTube channel and a podcast on helping people deal with grief so they can continue with their life, if they want to start a business. Because I didn't start this business. Everybody know it was actually Kim who got me into this business. And I was at home doing nothing during that time of the loss. And she got me up, and because she was so busy. And so that really helped me a lot, along with other situations. So I decided to tell my story to help people. And that's going to be rolling out in January. So I'm really happy about that.
And congratulations on that, Angela. And
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that's very good.
it's funny how people are brought together because Angela and I have known each other for over 20 years, but we were not intimate friends. We traveled the same circle. And during COVID, she called me about one thing led to another. And now we do business together. But she was also an aid to me when I lost my mom and my dad. And my sister too, I think, right, 2019. So
And with my dad also.
yeah, and Jeff's dad. So Angela's been a great aid to us with that. So you develop friendships, and we've developed some really great ones with you all, our audience, our students. So I did have some recognition I wanted to give you guys because you've been doing some amazing things in 2023. Those that rock with Notary Educators, all of you may not have even taken all of your training with us, but you're in our Facebook group and you help other people in our group. So we wanted to give a big shout out to our Facebook members. We're over 9,000. If you are not a member, it's completely free. We don't hop in there and answer every question because we allow you guys to talk and help each other. So you guys are forming friendships. We know that because now some of you are in business together. I got a little tickle in my throat, y'all. I know y'all hear everybody say that, but it's so true as soon as you start talking on YouTube. But a couple other shout outs I wanted to give for our actual either students or Facebook members is many of you have started doing wedding officiant and you're starting your businesses. And we are so proud of you. None of us actually do wedding officiant, but we know enough about it where we could tell you about it if you needed some assistance. But many of you have started your wedding officiant business in addition to your notary, being a notary. And it's just so beautiful to see your growth. And you attribute you being able to even start that wedding business because you studied your notary training with us, and we gave you the confidence to go out there and get that part of the business under your belt. So now you're able to add something else. Many of you are completing I-9s. The I-9 form. If you're not familiar with that, we got one student that learned how to do them. She took the online course that I have, and she does about 40 of them in her neighborhood. So everybody's neighborhood and everybody's area is so different, what the need may be, but she focuses mainly on doing I-9. Right. There are others of you doing inspections now. And we are so proud of each and every one of you. And many of you are doing apostilles, and I have to credit all of that to Angela. She and I learned it around the same time, but she took it by the horns and she knows it in her sleep. And many of you are balling financially thanks to Angela's apostille course. And it touches my heart every time she tells me somebody called me and they got 2 or 3 and y'all posted it in the Facebook group and stuff. Okay. So we're very proud of the many accomplishments that you all have had also, and that we've been able to be a part of with you on your journey. If it's even picking your business name, many of you have taken coaching sessions with us.
Oh yeah.
You've allowed us to build your website for you. So we're equally blessed to be a part of your world as you are to be a part of ours. So did you guys want to add anything else to that piece of it?
I just want to add something, with the notary, the loan signing, and the apostille, and I'm sure Alexis get calls, but when you've taken our training and you take the time to email or text and say how grateful you are for us being a part of your journey, we are equally grateful that we've assisted you. And I have so many people that have taken the apostille training, even the online one, that have texted me or emailed me and telling me how grateful they are for the training that they received. But like I said, we're equally grateful because we could not be who we are without you. And you couldn't be without us if you've taken our training. You appreciate it. So don't think that we don't talk about, you guys and how proud we are that you're growing your business through the different services that that we offer and that you offer. So we just want to say that thank you so much for just being a part of Notary Educators in our Facebook group.
Yes. And we are so proud of you all, everyone. Alexis, did you want to add to that about how we feel about the audience and students and their growth
Yeah.
and progress. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the end of everything I do, training, coaching sessions, whatever it may be, I ask two questions. I ask, how did it go? Like, how did you like the training? How did you like the coaching session? Whatever we did. And I also ask, so what's next? What are your next steps? Like, you learned this information, so what's next? And a lot of people, they run it down. And some people, after we get off, they might forget about it some more, put it on the back burner. But I did notice this year, a lot of people were texting me days later, weeks later, a month later, and whatever they stated was their next steps, they actually accomplished it, whether that was their Google page, whether that was getting out there and marketing, whatever it was. I got so many people actually turn back and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, just catching up and letting me know what's going on. So good job to you all. Like 2023, I have noticed a lot of people investing in themselves and actually using their investment. So good job to you all. Like 2023, I noticed a big boom in that. A big boom. So great job.
Yes, congratulations, everybody. Jeffrey.
I just wanted to just to piggyback on everybody else's comments. Thanks so much for reaching out to the different trainers, and by, like Alexis mentioned, by you investing in yourself and making this into a real business, whether it's a full-time or whether it's part-time. And then you never know where it will lead you, as far as who you will run into, and it could be into your next venture or just improving on what you already have. But this notary space is a real. It's something that's real. It's not just an abstract thing, but it is changing lives, because what you do as a notary, you affect people, whether you're dealing with them on the best part of their lives and sometimes the worst part of their lives. But what you do helps them get from point A to point B. So you perform a service, but it also, you're able to care for yourself in a financial way as well.
Mm-hmm. And another thing that happened in 2023 is Jeffrey came from behind the scenes on the camera.
Yay!
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
yeah.
how are you feeling being in the front?
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm really more of a back behind the scene type of guy, because I do a lot of the stuff behind the scenes. So I'm pushing myself to be out. You'll see me periodically, probably a little bit more next year, but it's different. I'm an introvert, so this being in front of people is not it's not one of my things that I say, hey, I'd like to be on the camera. I don't. But it's for the benefit of everyone else, for you all, and to let you know that there are some guys out there that can be in this notary space and be successful. So it's a change for myself, but it's a good one though.
So let's hit some of your comments right quick, and then we're going to talk about 2024. What's some of our goals? Go ahead, please like the video for us. It does help. I remember it today. Please,
Yeah, you
please
did
like
remember.
without Frank being here. Kenyatta says, wait a minute. Hold on. I think my first comment is Tanya. Tanya says one of her goals is to learn how to advertise. And we did give a few tips on that. Your magnets, getting out in the community, leaving business cards. Tanya says she also wants to get over her fears of going live on Facebook. Tanya, you were doing amazing with that. If this is a different Tanya though, isn't it?
That's a different Tanya.
Okay. So Tanya, just do it. We have another Tanya in our Facebook group, and she used to go live quite frequently. But just do it. Do one video. Once you do a couple of them and get them under your belt, and talk about something you like. As long as you're talking about something that's natural, don't try to do somebody else, what they do, do you. Because I've had issues even myself being all over social media. Am I too old? Will I speak funny? I'm from the north, but my mom's from the south. So sometimes the way I talk is maybe not as, you know what I'm saying? So Don't let things like that stop you, because you have something to say and there's someone that wants to hear it. And it may be your message, the way you deliver it. Right. So just try, okay? Let us know. We'll support you however we can. Shout out to Alexis again about her catch earlier with the documents. Tanya says she loves the YouTube videos. Thank you so much, Tanya. Lori says that was a grace-filled moment. I don't remember what we were talking about. And they said, wow, Angela, that's great. But thank you for that comment. Lori Kenyatta says, wow, that's great, Angela. Yes, I have a car magnet and have had people stop her also to take a picture of it. Hey, everybody. We're saying hi still to a few people. What other comments do we have? Yes, Terry, the Notary Public. Get you an embosser if you don't have one. Jeffrey's just wasn't any good. It wasn't that his was expiring. I had to get a new one because mine was expiring, but his just wasn't embossed. See,
I don't even have a date on mine.
Yeah, I heard they had that kind, but I get the pink one. So my pink one has a date on it. Angela has the black one. You can get the black one that doesn't have a date, so it never expires. And I realized later I have one of those too. I have my very first embosser was the one that does not expire. So I have that one. And then I have my cute one that has all my expiration stuff on it.
It is not cute. It's black. I've had it for about 20 years and it's still working like a champ.
Yeah, as long as it crimp that paper, that's all they want to know. Lori W says, our church asks us each year to select a word for the year. My goal for 2024 is grow. Waiting on my commission from Illinois so that I can take your courses and get things moving. Yes, Lori. I love that.
I love that too.
I love that word, grow. And I like the idea. I don't have a word right this second, but I like that word. And I think that's a great idea too. Kudos to them for encouraging you all to do that. And let us know. Yes, we'll be here to help you whenever you get ready. Kenyatta says she wants to start a YouTube channel and a podcast, but she's an introvert. Kenyatta, you just going to have to do it like Nike. And I had to pull Jeff out, y'all. It was not easy. We be around here duking it out. I'd be like, you coming on live? No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not.
No, Kim is a mess.
And he's here. Look at them scars, y'all. But he's here.
Kim is a mess.
All right. What else we got? Taisha says, thanks for all the support. You are so welcome. It is our pleasure. Tanya says she ordered some pens today. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too. I gotta see what the cost is on the e-pens. Hey, Willie, Lori, what's going on? So let's talk about 2024 then, since we don't have any more in the comments. Sorry. So for 2024, for my personal goals is I want to continue to do more apostilles. I don't know, but I'm thinking about even running an ad so I can get a little bit more in my area. My area is just not a lot of need. And I'm like a larger chunk of that business. So I may run an ad. If I do, I definitely will be keeping you posted. We will continue to work on accounting over here. Also, we're going to be doing more social media. We already started doing more TikToks and Instagrams. We're going to really start working on that. Monday nights is coming back again. We just took a little hiatus. We'll be back on the first Monday. Wait a minute. Let me look at the calendar right quick. Hold on. The first Monday is the 1st. So we won't be back on the 1st. We'll start back on the 8th. Okay, because that's New Year's Day. So we won't be here on the 1st, but on the 8th, we'll be back January every Monday at 6. Okay. Also, I'm going to be continuing to work on pricing my services for the 2024. I ain't playing in 2024, y'all. I say that every year, but this year I'm not playing about pricing. I have to price my services a little bit higher. So that's one of my goals. Work on pricing. What else? I want to make sure I encourage each of you to join the Facebook group. It's completely free. Notary Educators. Sign up for free email so you know when we go on live. That's also notaryeducatorsllc.com. And the courses are on sale right now. The self-paced till the end of the year using coupon code WIN23 at 60% off. Okay. And then we'll let Alexis, Angela, and Jeffrey share their 2024 goals with you. And then if you have a few you want to drop in the chat right quick, we'll read them. So really quick, what are your goals for 2024? just kind of drop it in the chat, and we'll move on to Angela. What's your goals for 2024?
I actually, you guys, I don't know what made me do this. Yes, I do. I've already accomplished one of my goals. Last month, what's this? The beginning of the month, I actually, the businesses that are my directs, I actually asked for a raise, really for real. And what I did was I sent an email, and the reason why I did it is because all of a sudden they were sending me like far away, and they were telling me, can you please do it? And I did too. And after that, I was like, you know what? I sent them a nice email, explain, the distance, how far it takes me to get there and back, and if it was like a HELOC or a seller's package, I explained how long it takes to do it. And they emailed me back. And the next one client I got, they had given me the raise. So that was going to be my 2024 goal, but I already accomplished that in 2023. But really, my goal, yeah, I already accomplished that. And it was just a couple of weeks ago because they were sending me these people that were, like I said, were far away. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this, for the regular price. But anyway, my goal is really to make my business better and to be better to my clients. Just have great customer service, because I find that with my great customer service, when I do that, this thing keeps coming on, that people will call me back. They give my number to their neighbors and friends, and I really appreciate that. I was telling Kim this last month, December, I did really well, but all of my clients were repeat clients or somebody who was referred. 90% of my business in December were repeat clients or somebody who was referred to me. So I plan to really continue to just make myself and my business great for my customers and have a good customer experience.
Alexis?
My 2024 goals, I would say, would be one, marketing, of course. I found that, especially towards the end of the year, I found I was getting a lot of calls from further away, which is always great. That means I'm coming up on Google for clients that are not necessarily in my area.
Mm-hmm.
So more of that, because that comes money. A lot of people aren't open as early and as late as I am. So people don't mind traveling 35 minutes or meeting you somewhere. So definitely tapping into that a little more. Yeah, marketing is the biggest one. I already accomplished the goal of keeping track of everything. That was another big one. And just making sure I kind of stay in the know, like what's going on in the notary space. It's always something new being added. So just like I tell my students, make sure you keep your ear to the ground in the notary world, because you always can add something under your notary umbrella. So yeah, that's my 2024 goals, and growing the YouTube channel and growing things we offer as far as training. What's next with that, and keeping this thing going.
Very good. Jeffrey?
Yeah, the same thing as just marketing. We're going to, in our business, we're going to focus on being consistent with marketing, putting different ads out so that we can stay, in front of everyone, so that we can drum up, continue to bring in business. And by doing that, that's going to be very helpful. So Kim and I, we're working on different ways to doing that. We've talked about some different ventures that we're going to do, different techniques, rather, that's the word. And we're looking forward to putting that into practice.
Yes. And also, if you have not checked out my other YouTube channel, which is Business Life with Kimmy, check it out, because over there I'm able to go a little bit deeper into all things business. I try to share as many tips over here with you as I can about business, but over there I can talk a little bit freer about everything related to business. We have not. It's called Business Life with Kimmy. We do have a few more comments. Word of mouth is powerful. Mr. Oscar says, congratulations. Hey, Mr. Oscar.
Hey, Oscar.
Congratulations for a great year from Colorado. Mobile notary store. Looking forward to next year. It can't be that complicated. Since questions equal money, let's make the money. Yes, Mr. Oscar, you got all my little saying. Angela, you get another shout out from Willie Pennell.
Willie.
Congratulations on your raise, Angela. And I'm going to be taking tips from Angela, too, about pricing. I ain't playing, y'all. 2025. I'm about 20. I keep saying 25, 2024.
I don't know. She's skipping all over 24.
Yeah, I don't want to skip over the whole year. I hope I don't anyway. I get a little anxiety, quite honestly, guys, whenever there's a new year, because it seems like every new year I end up losing somebody. So I get a little anxious. That's just a personal thing. But okay, a couple more, because I know we got to head out of here. Kenyatta says you all help notaries in the know about the notary world. Help us notaries in the know. Yeah, we try to keep you in the know about the notary world. Yes.
Yes,
Great.
I know.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. Last thing from Vicky, we'll head out. Vicky says, hello, I've been following you for a minute on YouTube. I want to start my notary business in 2024. Where can I get information for my state concerning supplies? So, Vicky, if you get the book for your state that I wrote, it's going to cover everything you need. And most states are the same exact, you need the same exact supplies, okay? So your book, whatever state you're in, I wrote a book for it. Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, Alaska, New York, whatever book, whatever state. So check that out at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Join us over on Facebook, Notary Educators. Again, Patricia, completely free. And congratulations on starting your business too, okay? Oh, Patricia had one more comment. Goals for 2024, more marketing, posting more on social media platforms. Be sure to watch my finances. Less going out than what I'm making. Yes, those are all great goals too. Great goals. Yeah, because you got to watch that business finance. That's the kind of thing I talk about on my new channel, a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to say on behalf of Notary Educators, we are wishing you all a good 2024. Whatever that looks like for you in your personal life, in your business life, we want the best for you. We're glad we're a part of your journey. Thank you for being with us for 2023. As we win, you win. It's enough out there for everybody to win. Mm-hmm. And we want to continue to be a part of your journey and to be a resource, a great, excellent resource. So we'll let Angela say a little something, Alexis, and then Jeffrey, you can take us home.
I just want to say thank you guys for joining us tonight and all of 2023 for letting us be a part of your journey. And we look forward to a great 2024 for us and also for you, so we all can win, like Kim mentioned. So just keep pushing, you guys. Don't give up. Be encouraged. Start your business or continue your business, and let's make it a great 2024.
Yeah, in 2023, I saw a real big increase in the amount of people who were wanted and taking their business serious. So I just want the exact same thing for 2024. I want everybody to get in there, put your boots on, and get to it. It's going to be a great year in the notary space. It's more than enough room for everybody. And I really want that to be the main thing for 2024 as well. You don't care about nothing else nobody else is doing. Put your blinders on and get your business started.
Yep.
And thanks, Alexis. And so for everyone, get your plans together, strategize, think about what you want to do as far as your business is concerned. Better marketing, you have to make sure you have good supplies. If you need training or you need some additional help, then don't hesitate to reach out so we can set up a session with you so that we can help you to be more educated in how and by doing that, you're going to be a better notary. You'll be able to, as we've heard from Kimmy and Alexis and from Angela, you'll have not only repeat business, but then by word of mouth that'll help you out. So we're looking forward to the next few days here. We're going into the next year, and we look forward to seeing you starting on the 8th of January.
Yeah, so thank you, Notary Educators team, also. And thank you, Jeffrey, for being patient with me also. Really appreciate it. So on behalf of the team, guys, Notary Educators,
go ahead, Jeffrey. Thank you, Jeffrey, Alexis, and Angela for being patient with me.
Oh.
Hey, Angela. Alexis and Angela for being patient with me.
Yeah.
Much sometimes. You guys would never believe that, would you? Yeah. So anyway, on behalf of the team, though, Notary Educators, Notary Life with Kimmy, Business Life with Kimmy, and if you ain't know, I lost 25 pounds. I gained 3. That's on Healthy Life with Kimmy. So anyway, guys, again, we're wishing you all the best. We got a lot of happy New Year's and happy holidays in the chat. Thank you all for your good and well wishes towards us. We wish the same for you guys, okay? So I'm going to head out before I start crying, but we thank you all. Good night.
2024.
All right.
Yeah,
See you in a little bit.
January 8th.
2024.
January 8th. Okay, bye, guys. Second Monday in January.
Bye
Be
now.
safe.